Hi, I'm Joey Perreira, and this is a video on the AP Calculus BC 2009 free response question number 2. The question says, the rate at which people enter an auditorium for a rock concert is modeled by the function r given by r of t equals 1380 t squared minus 675 t cubed between 0 and 2 hours. R of t is measured in people per hour. No one is in the auditorium at time t equals 0 when the doors open. The doors close and the concert begins at time t equals 2. Part A asks how many people are in the auditorium when the concert begins. For this, you'll set up the integral r of t dot from 0 to 2. R of t is the rate at which people enter the auditorium and equals 1380 t squared minus 675 t cubed. When you plug this into your calculator, you will get 980 people. You will get 2 points for this part of the problem, and 1 point is for getting the correct integral, and the other point is for getting the correct answer. Part B says find the time when the rate at which people enter the auditorium is a maximum. Justify your answer. The maximum is a critical point, and to find a critical point, you must set the first derivative equal to 0. When you do that, you must take the first derivative of r of t, which equals 2760 t minus 2025 t squared. When you set that equal to 0, you get t equals 0 and t equals 1.36296. When you need to find the maximum, you use all the endpoints and the critical point. When you plug 2 into r of t, you get 120, and when you plug in 0, you get 0. So the maximum would be at the point 1.36296, and it equals 854.524. So the max occurs at t equals 1.362. This problem is worth 3 points, and you must consider the endpoints to get 1 point. You must find the interior critical point to get another point, and the third point is your answer with justification. For part C, the question says the total wait time for all the people in the auditorium is found by adding the time each person waits, starting at the time the person enters the auditorium and ending when the concert begins. The function w models the total wait time for all the people who enter the auditorium before time t. The derivative of w is given by w prime of t equals 2 minus t times r of t. Find w2 minus w1, the total wait time for those who enter the auditorium after time t equals 1. To find w2 minus w1, you must set it to an integral, which is w prime of t dt from 1 to 2. Then you substitute w prime of t to make it 2 minus t times r of t. When you plug that into the integral, it makes the integral 2 minus t r of t dt from 1 to 2. When you plug this into your calculator, you will get 387.5. Then your answer would be the total wait time for those who enter the auditorium after time t equals 1 is 387.5 hours. For this, you get 2 points, 1 for the integral and 1 for the correct answer. Part D says, on average, how long does a person wait in the auditorium for the concert to begin? Consider all people who enter the auditorium after the doors open and use the model for total wait time from part C. For this, you would use the mean value theorem, which is 1 over b minus a times the integral of the total wait time from point A to point B. When you substitute in everything, you will get 1 over 980 times the integral from 0 to 2 of 2 minus t times r of t dt. When you plug that into a calculator, you will get 0.77551. So your answer would be, on average, a person waits 0.775 or 776 hours. You get 2 points for this part of the problem, 1 point for the correct integral, and 1 point for the correct answer.